What is up, crypto peeps? We are in the midst of another market correction, or market decline, or market dip, or bear market, whatever you want to call it. And you want to know how to invest in this situation because the smart investor knows that this is actually the best time to open up positions. So you're running around pulling your hair out talking about, should I invest in Tron or Verge or Ripple or IOTA or Cardano? I'm going to show you the top 5 coins that always beat the market after a market correction and why we could all be missing the forest for the trees. So let's get right into it. Oh, one more thing. Before we get into this, I just want to say I'm not your financial advisor. This is just a financial discussion that I'm having with my friend who's sitting right across the table from me. So take this with a grain of salt. What you do with your money is done at your own will, on your own accord. All right, let's get right into it now. So the entire market looks to be down in what's called a market correction. And the market correction is basically just a short-term decline in markets by at least 10%. But the key term is short-term. And it's not to be confused with a bear market. A bear market is a longer term trend where there's a longer sentiment of pessimism among investors. And the period is a lot more extended. To be clear, we've never really had a bear market in crypto, and you'll see that when we go over the charts in a second. All right, we're gonna be taking a look at the market corrections and bull runs that happened over the last year in crypto. As I said before, there hasn't really been a bear market in crypto. Now in the stock market, one of the characteristics of a bear market is a decline by over 20% over an extended period of time. But the stock market is exponentially larger than the crypto market. The New York Stock Exchange alone is $18.5 trillion. The entire crypto market doesn't even make up 4% of that. So in the crypto market, we have seen declines of over 20%, as you see here, but it's not an exact parallel to the stock market. So as I said, we're going to be examining 4 market corrections. If you look at the period between June 14th and July 16th, that's the first one, we saw a decline in 44%. Between September 2nd and September 15th, we saw a 45% decline. Between December 21st and December 22nd, we saw a 33% decline. And between January 7th and January 14th, we saw an 18% decline, which is the one that we are currently in. It's so funny how short-term our memories are. We always think that the current correction is the worst thing in the world. But if we actually look at this correction in comparison to the 3 previous ones, it's not even half as drastic. So next, we'll be looking at the top 5 coins that always outperform the market after a market dip. Because, as we know, the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. First coin we'll look at, no surprise, it's Bitcoin. So here's the historic Bitcoin prices during the dips. So you see that after the first dip, Bitcoin increased by 101%. So if you bought during the market correction and held till the top of the bull run, you would have made 101% on your money. In the next market correction, to the top of the next bull run, Bitcoin increased by 385%. So during that market correction in September, if you purchased Bitcoin, you would have made 385% on your money. Third market correction, in December. If you bought Bitcoin at the bottom of that market correction, you would have made 21% on your money. And the last market correction is the one that we're currently in. The current price of Bitcoin at the time of this recording is $13,684. So now you see why we added Bitcoin to the list. When we talk about not knowing which coin to invest in during a market correction, it's right in front of our eyes. Bitcoin is just not as sexy a choice as IOTA or Ripple or Cardano or Walton. I don't know why. There are a lot of new investors in crypto and there's a lot of bad information online. So it can at least be partially built to that. Coin number 2, Dash. Dash always outperforms the market after a market correction. Let's look at the historical prices during the market corrections. First one between June and July, up 143%. So if you purchased Dash at the market corrected pricing of $150 and held it till the top of the next bull run, you would have made 143%. Next market correction in September. If you bought it at $263 and waited to the top of the next bull run, you would have made 463%. Next market correction in December. If you bought it at the market corrected pricing of $1,167, you would have made 10% on your money. The current price of Dash is $1,011, even less than the price at the previous market correction. And again, we're in the middle of the market correction. We haven't seen it correct fully yet. But you can see why Dash is added to this list. Dash outperforms the market every time after a correction. Coin number 3, Litecoin. None of these are really surprising, guys, are they? And I'm sorry that they're boring choices, but this is where the smart money is. We have to follow the data. We can't be stupid investors or emotional investors. First market correction, $42. At the top of the bull run, it was $81. That's an increase of 92%. Second market correction, $51. At the top of the bull run, it was $320, a 527% increase. Next market correction, if you purchased it at $264 and waited till the top of the next bull run, you made 11% on your money. That's nothing to balk at. And currently we're in the middle of the January market correction and the price is $241. Again, you can see why Litecoin was added to this list, outperforms the market every single time. Coin number 4, Monero. Let's look at Monero's historical pricing during market corrections. Between June and July it was $35, shot up to 131 bucks. You would have made 274% on your money. Second market correction, $92, shot up to $442. You would have made 380% on your money. Third market correction, $339. If you waited till the next bull run, you would have made 32% on your money at $448. Currently the price of Monero is $398 and we're in the middle of the market correction. If you have money and you don't need liquidity ASAP, it would be stupid not to look at these coins. Coin number 5. You probably guessed this, Ethereum. Now Ethereum is the one anomaly in this whole thing. That's why I placed it at number 5 and I'll show you why. Let's start with the first market correction. If you bought it at $190, you would have made 89% of your money at the top of the next bull run. Second market correction, $235. 253% of your money at the top of the next bull run at $830. Third market correction, $688. You would have made 61% on your money. Now here's the anomaly. Ethereum is so strong that it actually withstood this current market correction. And if you saw some of my previous videos, you'll see that I'm extremely bullish on Ethereum. I actually increased my position on Ethereum. I sold most of my Litecoin to put it into Ethereum. It is my personal belief that Ethereum will hit close to double-digit thousands by the end of the year, following in Bitcoin's footsteps. Again, this is not financial advice, take it with a grain of salt. I'm just telling you my opinion, and I increased my position in Ethereum. However, we're still in the middle of a market correction, and 1,356 is the current price of Ethereum in the market correction. Alright, so there you have it, guys. If you thought the list of coins was boring, then you're not seeing the big picture. Again, you're missing the forest for the trees. Be a smart investor. If you have just $100 and you feel like gambling and you want to throw it in an ICO and you want to make 1,000% on your money, fine, go ahead and do that. But if you're looking to seriously invest, the best indicator of future behavior is past behavior. And these top 5 coins have outperformed the market every single correction. So why is this correction any different? Now, I'm not a fortune teller, so I can't tell you if we're in a market correction or this is the beginning of a bear market. But my senses tell me this is not a bear market for a few simple reasons. 1, the Asian news was crap. 2, there was a shit ton of people trying to get on exchanges that couldn't. So people were dying to invest their money in crypto and couldn't. So a lot of the new money that was supposed to enter the market had no way of coming in, which stagnated the market. And 3, these things happen. This is the market. You're gonna see dips and peaks. Doesn't mean we're in a bear market. Doesn't mean you have to pull your hair out. You know, I've said this before. I love the fact that crypto is encouraging new investors to enter the market. People who would have never thought about investing, who would have never bought a stock, who would have never bought an option. I love that. But with that comes a lot of inexperience and a lot of people who are disseminating non-factual information. So I see it all the time on YouTube videos and YouTube comments. I see it in our Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord, it's free. Join our Discord app. The link is in the description. But a lot of these questions come from investors that I was having chats with earlier. A lot of these new investors are talking about Tron and Cardano. And yes, while I invest in some of these things as well, if you don't have a lot of liquidity and you're looking for smart places to put your money, please don't neglect the blue chip coins. Please don't neglect the coins that I just went over. And it's funny, I just saw the headline of this article. No, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. I tell people this all the time. People are always looking for a $1 coin or 50-cent coins. I don't know why. You can spend a fractional amount on Bitcoin. You can spend a fractional amount on Litecoin or Ethereum. You don't have to buy a whole one. Most people don't even own a whole Bitcoin. It's $15,000 fucking dollars. Or today, 13,000 something. But most people don't have that money. But yes, you can invest a fractional amount. If you put in $500 into Bitcoin and it goes up 20%, you make 20% on your money. You didn't make less. You didn't make less because the coin is more expensive per coin. So guys, keep a clear head about this. If you want to gamble, surely go ahead and do that. There's tons of scam coins and ICOs and coins under 2 cents that you can try and invest in. But if you're trying to take advantage of a market correction and do it smartly and intelligently, these 5 coins will not disappoint you. I just showed you they beat the market every single time in a correction. All right, that's it for today. Join our Discord app, join the discussions that we're having. We're having a lot of fun, productive discussions. I'm learning from a lot of you. I'm enjoying talking to a lot of you. Join it, it's free. And subscribe here for more crypto talk, trading strategy, and crypto news. Leave a thumbs up, comment below. Don't forget your crypto addresses in the comments so that we can do a proper giveaway. Again, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.